check out this piece. A traditional tea cart. And we got it for free!
I know, but could you have found a piece that was in worse shape, Dani?
Well, here's the deal. A friend texted me and said, hey, look at this piece. There's this really cute tea cart across the street in the garbage pickup. Come get it. And I hurried into my car, ran over there, and...
Oh my gosh, look at the water damage.
Yeah.
And it's missing a wheel.
It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I know we can give this baby a second chance.
A second chance, yeah! All right, the big question is, can we completely restore this and not spend a lot of time in order to get the maximum amount of profit out of it?
I mean, even if we sell this for what, $225, $250 if we do an incredible job, and that's on the high end, that's not going to leave much room of profit per hour.
I know.
We're going to have to do this makeover quickly.
Super quick, so we're going to keep it rustic and make it pretty.
You want to make it boho, Mom?
Let's make it boho.
That is her favorite.
After a thorough cleaning, I pulled out Mr. Bosch, Mr. Sandman.
He's always so happy.
Yeah, anyways, so we got started right away with sanding it down to its natural finish. And this was really easy because the finish was in such bad shape that it just came off lickety-split.
It was easy. I feel like I never hear refinishers say that. They always talk about how hard it was to cut through the finish. So, score. That's good on our saving time with this project.
Yeah.
Look at these cracks. They are enormous.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere on the top, on the bottom.
Oh.
So let's try to close these gaps, shall we?
I am taking my little glue syringe and I'm going to try to squeeze as much glue as I can in these big, huge gaps, and then I'll clamp it.
And with those clamps, as you can see, nothing happened. We've never had this happen before.
I know.
There's just like no flexibility left in this wood. It's so dry.
Super
and
dry.
Brittle. My guess is because somebody had it on their porch for years.
I imagine so.
All that water damage and how brittle this wood is. And, Arizona doesn't help the fact that there's just no humidity in the air.
No.
Any time of year.
Yeah, we deal with this a lot. Really dry wood. I know the rest of the world has to deal with moisture problems.
Mold and mildew. But yeah, those are not common words here in Arizona.
No.
So we're just going to have to fill these with wood filler and hope
Yep.
that our stain takes to it.
Yeah. So I don't give up very easily. So I tried gluing the legs up too. I mean, they just had massive cracks. But again, they didn't clamp. Nothing worked. So have you ever had a problem with staining your wood filler? You know how it just won't take stain very well and turns out really light?
Yep, I have.
Yeah, so thank you to YouTube creators for sharing their tips. Here's another one coming at ya. So what you want to do is, rather than staining it afterwards, add your stain to the wood filler while it's wet and then go ahead and fill it in.
Are you using a flathead screwdriver for this?
Well, Well, yeah. On part of this tea card, we're going to be painting it. So we just need to give that part a quick scuff sanding.
Surf prep to the rescue.
Yay! And this just does a quick and easy job around all those rounded edges. I just love it. Yeah, so I still had to do some hand sanding in all the little crevices, but not nearly as much.
Absolutely. Saved a ton of time, which is, again, the goal for this piece. The quicker, the better.
Yeah, everything we did, we thought ahead of time, what is the fastest way I can do this on this project?
Because sometimes we get a little carried away in the details that
do.
nobody ever notices.
I think, and part of that is because you're such a perfectionist.
Oh, here she goes again.
I know. It's true, and you know it.
I love these two big wheels, and Pops really wanted us to keep these raw wood, but unfortunately, that means we'd have
Too much sanding.
Yeah, we'd have to do a lot of detailed sanding in order to not have any stains or anything on these. So we're just gonna paint them with the rest of the legs.
Yeah, it was a pain just doing that little bit of hand sanding that we did.
But they are so cute. These wheels are rickety. Unfortunately, repairing them would be really hard.
What? Really hard?
Really hard.
Oh my gosh.
So we just did a little wood glue, a little wood filler, but hopefully the person who purchases this is not going to be rolling it around their house every day. It's kind of a get in the corner, make it look cute, and it stays there.
Yeah.
We are big fans of using every last drop of the products that we have.
Yeah.
So we have 2 Early American oil-based stains, one by Minwax and one by Rust-Oleum. But the Minwax one doesn't have enough to finish a whole project, so I'm just gonna mix them together. They're not exactly the same, but
great idea.
It'll work great for what we're using it for.
And could you do that if one of them was water-based?
Nope.
No.
It's like oil and vinegar. They'd separate. I know you guys have heard us talk about this before, but we used to struggle applying stain.
I know, it just never went on very even.
Very streaky. Until we discovered these microfiber staining pads. You can get them on Amazon or at your local hardware store, and they make a world of difference because it doesn't seem to apply too much at once, and then it kind of wipes off as you're pulling back, and it just leaves a perfect stain almost every time.
Oh, and look at that wood. It's looking gorgeous.
Can you believe that was the same wood that was totally water stained with black marks everywhere?
I know. And how did the wood fill turn out?
Oh, it looks amazing. You can't even see it.
That's crazy.
Good job, Mama. We're starting our base color with a green Bayberry by Fusion.
I love it, but it's too dark, Dani.
Oh, it's so nice. But I'm going to appease my mother because this is her passion project. She had a vision for this piece. So we're going to add in some Shell White by Sherwin-Williams just to get it the right color that she wants.
Okay, cool. And did you think it came out pretty?
It's pretty, but I like Bayberry better. It's just a richer.
All right, all those who like the light color, give me a like down in the down below.
And if you'd rather it had stayed Bayberry, you can comment that too. Like, get a little competition going, see who wins. Hand painting feels so relaxing
It's
sometimes.
so therapeutic. I love it.
It's nice to set down the sprayer for 1 week and just kind of work side by side, painting a little bit here and there. It reminds me.
Where's the violin?
I think we had that going on our phone, huh? But it reminds me how much I love our zebra brushes, which can be purchased on Amazon now. So they're definitely linked below. Just helps us out so much. If you have any Amazon shopping to do, to start with one of our links, all the products we're using are in the description below.
Yes.
And we make money when you guys buy things on Amazon using our links. And it doesn't cost you an extra penny.
So thank you. Thank you
for helping us actually make money in this silly job that we do so I can stay home with my kids and be available.
All right, let's put on the wheels.
They're
the real
so
wheels.
Cute, those caster wheels.
Yeah, they really are. We got those from Amazon too.
Do you guys see what's wrong with this picture?
What is going on? Is the camera crooked?
I wish. Unfortunately, our caster wheels are just a bit too short.
Oh no, I got the wrong size.
Well, I'm sure we can solve this problem. I think we just need some spacers.
Okay, let's run down to Ace.
I feel so lucky that this handle was still with the piece, because it was just sitting on top. The owners could have just chucked it in the garbage.
Yeah, I know. So what's going on here? What are you doing? It looks like it's smoking, Dani.
It's smoking. You're using the oscillating multi-tool to get off that last little chunk, and it's having a hard time getting through that knot.
Are you going to start a fire?
Dani started the fire. No. I'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So anyway, now I can't believe I just busted out. But anyway, I just need to cut little chunks and glue them on so that it'll sit in place.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so y'all know we are going boho. So everything that's boho needs a stencil, right?
I'm not so sure about that, but sure, we'll go with it. Everyone, just agree with her.
This is gonna look good. I love stenciling.
Especially when they're cute mandala style.
Yeah.
This was also found on Amazon and is linked below.
Okay, well, let's start on the bottom shelf, because if I make a mistake, it won't show up as easily as the top shelf. Another pro tip, and I know a lot of you are stencilers, and I have done it for quite a few times, so I should know better. But the number one tip is do not use too much paint. Dip your brush in the paint and then dab, dab, dab to get off the excess.
Dab not on the furniture, dab on something else like the paper plate or something.
Yeah, on a paper plate or paper towel or something. And I forgot to do that little step.
You went a little heavy-handed. I think you pulled a Dani.
Yes, Dani usually does the heavy-handed stuff. But it was my turn.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yep, I put it on too thick. It leaked underneath the stencil in a few spots.
Got a bit globby.
But it's not too bad. It'll be fine. It's boho.
We just want to mention that sometimes you don't see us poly our pieces to finish and seal them, and that's because we like to poly a few pieces together at the same time. So this piece will get a lot of polyurethane to protect the tops. So
next week,
yeah,
right?
so it doesn't get all that water damage it had before.
All right, we are done. The big question is, how long did this piece take us?
Between the two of us, we spent a total of 14 hours.
Oh no, that's too much. I think even if we sell this for $2.50, how much will we make per hour?
I haven't done the math, but I'm assuming about $16, which is not
Yikes.
really where we want to be.
And we find that happening with the smaller pieces. It's really hard to make a good amount of profit on them.
But it's okay. Look how cute it is.
It
and we
is.
saved it out of the landfill.
I love it.
We'll do a bigger, more profitable one soon.
All right.
And until then, you guys, aloha.
Aloha.
Thanks for watching.